Hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Sydney Rain and we just live in life over here. A couple months ago, I took up trail running and I have been loving it. It is new for me. It's a new way for me to interact with the natural world and also zoom through all the trails that I love to take, which is kind of fun. And the reason why I am going 10 miles today is because I am actually doing a marathon at the end of October. So I'm currently training for much longer distances, and this is kind of like my first major run in that journey. So this is all very new to me and I am super excited. If you were to look at my page, some might think that it is all over the place, but that's just because it is quite literally just little aspects of me, thoughts, memories, interests, and everything in between. And I just love documenting my life. I kind of view this as a visual diary, something to look back on when I'm older. And I just think it's so beautiful to capture the random moments that we experience and the things that we do. And I think it's important for ourselves and for others to share that. So yeah, I'm about to leave pretty soon, but we're having some yogurt in the black cherry variety and a burrito. You're supposed to eat, I guess, like an hour to 45 minutes before exercising, eating, and hydrating. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I do practically have like about an hour, a little over an hour before I'll run. So I think that gives myself and my stomach plenty of time to digest the food and to use the restroom if I need to. And I'm also going to take a liquid IV beforehand as well in my water and just really make sure that I'm hydrated, especially because I'm coming off of my menstrual cycle and I feel desolate. I feel like I need to hydrate. I've been drinking water insanely for the past couple days, so I think a liquid IV would be great. The store that I want to get my gels at hasn't opened yet, and so I'm gonna be doing that soon, and then we're gonna hit the trail. All right, y'all, we have finally made it. We are at the trail. Honestly, doesn't look like much. Does not look like much at all. That's totally fine. I'm not here for views. Honestly, I'm here for the distance. And I already read that it's not a view trail. It is you're working trail. So yeah, I thought I'd do a little like what's in my bag because I didn't officially show y'all everything that I brought with me. And there is a bench out here. I wasn't really sure if there'd be like a nice place for me to set up the GoPro and like actually show y'all everything. So I think I'm actually gonna get out and do it. But yeah, I'm nervous. Like, I feel like every time before I run, since I was in Fresno even, I always get so nervous before I run. And I don't know why, because as soon as I start running, I'm like chilling. But I think it's just the anticipation and knowing that I'm going to be out there and just like, this is going to sound kind of dumb, but running is so physical, you know, like it requires every aspect of you. It's not like I feel like it's one of the most primal things that we can do, just like running. And so I don't know, I just get like pre-run jitters, and I kind of like them because it messes with my stomach. And when it messes with my stomach, I go to the bathroom. So I feel like it kind of knocks out that one fear of like, what if I'm halfway through the trail and have to go to the bathroom? Because I got nervous before I started the trail and I went to the bathroom. So there is a pro to it, but I don't know. Let me show you. Let me do like, I want to do a little like what's in my bag before I start running. So yeah. First things first. Handheld water. Personally for me, I have a vest that I'm gonna wear, but I prefer handheld waters. I think it's just easier to run with and it's a little easier to access. I feel like it's always so much work to access my water when they're in the pouches. So let me put this back down. Backpack. This is a camel pack. I have 2 water pouches. I don't know how much water is in these, but I'm gonna go with maybe like 20 ounces. The one that's a handheld is 24 ounces, which is I think like 0.6 liters. I'm supposed to take in 0.8 liters an hour. So I should have more than enough water just because this trail said it will take about 3 and some change if I were walking. But since I'm running a lot of it, I really don't want this to take more than like 2.5 hours. And I think based off of that, I have more than enough water. I ended up getting these goo pouches as well. I got 2 goo pouches, honey stinger, little waffles, and these energy chews. The main thing is getting my carbs in, and I feel like I still messed up the math for that, but this is way more carbs than I usually take on a run, so I think my goal is to hopefully just get through all of it. I guess like every 2 miles I want to be consuming something. And then also in this bag I have my ID, my wallet. Okay, so here's everything. Super overcast. We're still gonna put it on. Body Glide, y'all, I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I cannot live without the Body Glide. I wear it even if I'm just like walking down the street now. It's my favorite thing. Last thing that I brought, not an essential, just like a little handy dandy pocket knife. It doesn't matter who you are on the trail. I think it's always important to bring some form of self-protection, especially if you're a woman. Speaking to women specifically out there, I don't think we should ever be on the trail without some form of protection. And I do have my knife with me, but that would not be my first choice. That's like an extreme backup for me. I usually take pepper spray everywhere with me, and I forgot it, and I'm pretty upset about that. So I'm just gonna apply my Body Glide and my sunscreen. Nice. Shocks are on. What I love about these is they're bone conducting headphones, I believe is what they're called. And what's great about that is they sit outside of the ear actually, and so I could still hear everything that's going on while I have them on, which I think is great for safety reasons, especially as someone who is solo running and solo hiking. Being able to actually hear my surroundings I think is super important. Found this on All Trails. It is 9.8 miles, so just below the 10-mile mark, and I think I'm probably just gonna keep running for 0.2 miles just to get that 10 miles in. It is 800 feet elevation, and yeah, on average it takes 3 hours and 38 minutes to hike. So running, I'm hoping that time is cut at least by half. And it's a lovely day. The high is 68 today. Super excited about that. This is technically sitting inside of a city, so I'm not too concerned about wildlife out here, though it does seem to be a pretty big plot of land. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some like coyotes or something, but generally speaking, I feel pretty comfortable where I'm at, and yeah, I'm ready to just hit the trail now. All right, on the trail. Mile 1. I totally forgot to warm up, so we're doing some knee highs right now. This is the best running playlist I have ever come across. So I'm somewhere within mile 1. This is always when I want to stop, and we're just gonna move past it. We're gonna keep going because we could do it, and we're gonna. You probably can't see the incline like I can, but yeah, one cool thing about trail running is originally I thought I was running the whole thing, but it's not. And it's very much just like a opportunistic run during a long hike. By the way, if you've gone this far and you haven't liked this video, if you haven't subscribed, that's criminal. How dare you make me sweat for the internet and you don't even reward me with a little like. We are about 1.75 miles in. First mile done. About to hit that 2-mile mark, and then we're taking our first gel. So I'm about to run down this little aspect because I could see the top now, and it is most definitely downhill. So let's do it. Y'all can't hear my music, or maybe you can, I don't know. But the tune of right now is WAP with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, two of my favorite people to run to. We're about 2 miles in, about 30 minutes in. Time for my first gel. This is Lemon Sublime. Cheers. When people have trouble with the gels, generally it's the texture. Texture doesn't bother me, it's the flavors. That's disgusting to me. Actually, wasn't that bad though. Only went on the trail, which is kind of nice. No traffic. We passed mile 3 a little bit ago. We're 3 miles in. I should be running right now actually because I'm walking downhill, but to be honest, I do not feel as amazing as I'd like to feel 3 miles in, nor towards the energy of this whole run. I feel like that's one thing about running that I'm still trying to like really hone in, and that's finding like levelness in my moods when I actually go out and run, and just hitting a space where I feel good. I mean, I think it's unrealistic to think that I'm gonna feel good for all of my running. I know I'm gonna have good days and bad days, but it's a little frustrating when mentally I'm excited to run, but my body just is not there. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. To add to that, I am also coming off of my cycle, and I need to remember that too. I feel like I could be hard on myself, but if I just reflect for a second, I honestly have not ran in 2 weeks. Why? Because I was feeling exhausted because of my cycle. Decided to take a break. Work's been stressful. I've been stressed. So this is my first time out. Only physical exercise I've been doing consistently is pole, which is good, but it definitely is not a run. Also wanted to show y'all, it is absolutely beautiful out here. Hopefully it was just that beginning quarter that is right next to the road. I wasn't particularly enjoying that. Shout out to the Hokas. These are the Hoka Speed Goat 6s. The other shoes I have are Nikes, and they're definitely not fit for trail running. They have absolutely no grip on the bottom. About to hit the halfway point, 5 miles. You want to see some deer? Hold on. Hi guys. Hi. Let's see if I can get closer. Oh, there's 4 of you. Oh, come back. Where are y'all going? Don't worry. I am no threat. Bye guys. I'm gonna eat some energy chews because I feel like I need some energy or something to get me going, and we're gonna apply some more Body Glad. We're gonna do the stinger because I like how these taste, and I'm not in the mood to have something nasty right now. We're gonna get something that I know I like. Bro, these things are so good. Made it to the halfway point. Probably gonna severely pull back on the check-ins. Maybe I'll do another check-in in like 2.5 miles. Then I got 2.5 more to go. All right. I will be strutting for this entire mile. Boy, I'm just playing. Come here, baby. If you still like me, if you ain't me, you do anything for me. Ooh, I love girls. I love a good mental trick, and for me, after it is apparent that I am on my way back to the car, the only thing that really gets me to run is the fact that the more I run, the quicker I get there. So that is the only reason I am going to be running back and completing the second half of this trail run. A part of me wanted to make this and be like super strong and like really just like kill these 10 miles, but this is my first time doing this, and like I did not make this channel to show off. In fact, I made it for the exact opposite. This is a real vlog, so this is the reality. I am forcing myself through this 10 miles. The only goal at this point is the next time that I'm out here, I feel twice as good as this. It's so stupendously peaceful out here. I was trying to think of a big word. Love the outdoors. Love being an earth girl. I've been an earth girl since I was a baby, I ain't even gonna lie. My parents definitely showed me this lifestyle, and I am forever grateful of that. Mile 7? I think, yeah, back on the road, but I actually like this path. It's kind of cute. It's giving country girl takes a run. We are probably halfway or so through mile 8 right now. I'm in pain. My feet hurt a lot, and so I feel like part of me wants to run because I feel like I still have that energy in me, but as far as like my body and aches and pains, I think I'm probably gonna end up probably walking the majority of these last mile and a half or so ishness. All right, y'all, we're in mile 9. Can y'all tell I'm excited? Also, I think that goo rug tank kicked in because my energy is back. Lesson learned. Now I know which goo to take. I'm gonna try and run as much as I can for the next mile. That right there is the beginning of the trail. I have officially done the whole trail, but if you remember, this trail is actually 9.8 miles. So I'm running down this crazy ass hill. Oh, it's too fast. Dear Lord, I'm so tired. Running down this hill, I'm gonna run back up, and if everything has worked out, oh God, then I will have completed my 10 miles. I did, for the most part, run that last mile too, except for a short incline. All right, looping. Good thing I looked at my phone, because it looks like I don't just turn that little corner that I showed y'all. It actually wants me to walk down here and do a quick little loop around, and that's how I technically complete the 9.8, which now makes me think I need to walk a little further, because I really just did what I was supposed to do the first time. It got me walking on the side of the road. Whatever. Looking at my phone, I'm at 9.88, which means my watch should probably have already hit that 10-mile mark. So I am going to call it. I can't check my watch because it's in kilometers. I don't know how to read kilometers, so I'm gonna have to wait until I upload my watch data for it to say the official reading. But I feel good. I give this run like a 5 out of 10 for me, just because I've done shorter distances, like 6-8 miles, and felt way better. So I don't know what it was this time. I definitely want to improve for the future. Super glad, proud of myself for doing this, because I've never run this far before. New trail running, which I feel like is a lot more challenging than street running, and I did that shit, so yeah. All right, y'all, I am back in the car and I am exhausted. I actually sat in the grass. I stretched a little, and then I sat in the grass for like 20 minutes staring off into space, like contemplating life. And when I got up, I could barely move my knee, so I already feel like recovery for this might be a little rough. Even though I did survive the 10 miles, I didn't complete it with as much running as I had hoped, and I think around mile 7 to 8, I feel like my body really broke down. I definitely had some like foot pain. My shin on my left leg was really hurting, and now my knee hurts. No surprise there. I think it was just a little harsh on my body. It's the first time I did this, and like I said, I'm coming off of like 2 weeks of very little running, very little movement in that sense. I did a 5-mile hike a couple of days ago that wasn't that treacherous, and I've done some walking, but as far as running and as far as 10 miles, it's been a minute since I've gone that distance, and I feel like that really shows my body's response. And so yeah, all good things to note for the future and to observe. And so yeah, I'm just happy that I'm done, that it's over with. It's time to go eat and rehydrate. I do have another one of those liquid IV packs, so I will be taking one of those. Yeah, we're going to rest now. We are going to go shower and then we're going to lay in bed. So yeah, thanks so much for coming along with me. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Personally, for me, I love doing hiking vlogs. I do them a lot more on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, check me out. I'm still Earth to Sydney on Instagram, and I just love it. I think it's so fun. I love doing hiking vlogs and documenting my experiences in nature. And so I would love to do more vlogs on here on this platform. So if that's something y'all are interested in, definitely let me know. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. And as always, happy healing. All right. Bye, y'all.